It's been 4 years, Naomi. You don't just happen to sit at my usual table by accident.
I didn't think you'd remember my face, honestly. You look different.
I look the same. My jacket just costs more now. Why are you here?
I saw the article about your firm. The tech acquisition. It was hard to miss. I just wanted to say congratulations. Truly.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You used to talk about that dream in your cramped studio apartment, back when the roof leaked and we had to share a single desk. I guess you finally fixed the roof.
The roof got fixed because I stopped waiting for the rain to stop.
I always knew you had it in you, Malachi. Even when things were difficult.
No, Naomi. You knew I was working hard. You just didn't think the work would amount to anything. There is a difference.
That's not fair. It was hard back then. We were struggling. I needed security, Malachi. Every girl wants to know she's safe.
And Julian offered that safety. The fast car, the VIP tables, the immediate proof of success. I understood it then, and I understand it now.
Julian was a mistake. A loud, expensive mistake.
He wasn't a mistake. He was exactly what you wanted at 22. You wanted excitement that you could see.
He was chaos. It took me 3 years to realize that a man who burns that bright eventually burns down everything around him.
Chaos is highly visible. Stability is quiet. People usually choose the noise until the room gets too loud.
I got tired of the noise, Malachi. I really did. I started remembering how quiet it was with you, how safe it felt.
Safety is a luxury item now, Naomi. Everyone wants it once they're tired of running.
You're being cold.
I'm being precise. You didn't miss me. You just finally got tired of being unsafe.
You're actually attending these things now? The old Malachi hated crowds.
The old Malachi couldn't afford the entry ticket. Crowds are easier to manage when you aren't worrying about the cost of the evening.
You've been working out. Your posture is different. You carry yourself like you own the room.
Discipline changes how a man stands. When you control your choices, your body follows.
Everyone in here is trying to get your attention. That investor group over there hasn't stopped watching you.
They are watching the social proof, Naomi. They don't know me. They know my portfolio.
But I know you, the real you, before the tailored suits.
Do you? Because when I wore plain t-shirts, you used to walk a few steps ahead of me in public.
That's not true. I was always in a rush back then. Life moved fast.
Life moved at the same speed. You just didn't want people to associate you with a man who was standing still.
I was young and foolish, Malachi. I made a bad judgment call. Can you blame a person for growing up? People change their priorities.
I don't blame you at all. It's basic human psychology. Value is invisible to most people until the market validates it. You just waited for the market to agree.
You make it sound so transactional. Like I'm some investor looking for a payout. I cared about you.
You cared about my presence when it was convenient. You care about my value now because it's undeniable. Those are two very different emotions.
So now that you're on top, you're just going to punish everyone who saw you at the bottom?
Punishment requires anger, Naomi. I have no anger left. I'm just observing the data.
Data? I'm a human being, Malachi.
And humans follow predictable patterns. You only value the anchor after you've been lost at sea.
I'm glad you agreed to dinner. I felt like we left things up in the air at the gallery.
I agreed because I wanted to see if the conversation would change. It haven't.
I admitted that choosing Julian over what we had was the biggest regret of my life. What else do you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything specific. I'm just curious about the timing.
The timing?
My character hasn't changed. My integrity is exactly the same as it was when I couldn't buy you dinner at a diner. My loyalty hasn't altered. So why is my consistency attractive to you now when it was boring to you then?
Because I grew up. When you're 22, you want the fireworks, you want the drama because you think drama means passion. You don't realize that stability is the actual prize until you've been broken a few times.
So my value didn't increase. Your circumstances just degraded.
That's a horrible way to put it.
But it's the truth. If Julian had stayed rich, faithful, and exciting, you wouldn't be sitting across from me right now. You wouldn't have had the sudden epiphany that Malachi was a good man.
Maybe. But isn't that how life works? We learn from our mistakes. We reevaluate what we need.
Yes, we do. But you are reevaluating the past based on your current deficit, not based on who I am. You don't want me, Naomi. You want to rescue both.
I'm not a gold digger, Malachi. I don't need your money. I have my own job, my own apartment.
I know you don't need my money. It's worse than that. You need my status to validate your own choices.
What are you talking about?
You want the world to see that the successful Malachi still desires you, because that means you haven't lost your own value.
You really think the worst of me, don't you?
No, I think the most accurate of you. You are acting entirely on human nature, but I am no longer obligated to participate in your learning curve.
You used to love me?
I love the person I thought could see me. It turns out you could only see my reflection in other people's opinions.
I knew you'd be leaving late. You always work late when it rains.
You shouldn't have come here, Naomi. My security team doesn't like unannounced guests.
Security, right.
I needed to understand. Is there really nothing left? Not even a spark?
A spark requires fuel, Naomi. The fuel was spent years ago when I was trying to convince you that my future was worth waiting for.
I was scared, Malachi. Do you know what it's like to watch the person you love fail month after month? To see the bills pile up? It felt like we were sinking.
I wasn't sinking. I was building foundations. Foundations are built underground, in the dark. It looks like a hole until the structure rises.
Then why didn't you show me the blueprint? Why didn't you make me see?
Because faith isn't something I should have to provide for both of us. I needed a partner who could sit with me in the dark, not someone who only shows up to flip the light switch.
You're too proud now. The success has made you arrogant.
It's not arrogance, it's awareness. When I was invisible, I learned exactly who was looking at me. Now that I'm bright, everyone is looking. But I haven't forgotten the dark.
People make mistakes, Malachi. You can't hold my past against me forever. I survived the chaos, and I want to be better with you.
I'm not holding your past against you, I'm holding my present away from you. There is a difference.
You truly don't care anymore, do you?
I care enough to tell you the truth. You are in love with the version of me that the world created. I am still in love with the version of myself that survived you.
Malachi, will you ever forgive me?
You didn't lose me because you made a mistake. You lost me because you only found my value after the world gave you the receipt.